The ski bindings came loose, and there came a time when my boots were sliding all over and I had to tighten them up. I took my big outer mitts off, but even with the inner mitts I couldn't fiddle with the bindings to tighten them up, so I got rid of the inner bindings as well. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to peel a banana, for instance. So I had naked hands. The night before was -33, but by then it was warmer, I think. And that's, not a big temperature really. Had much worse in the past. There was a wind of about 5 to 10 knots, which is not bad. I didn't fiddle about with them for more than 15 minutes, certainly not 20. And at the end of it all, my right hand was fine as normal. The left one, to my shock, had gone white all the way down to the hand.
So you knew straight away you had a problem?
Yeah, I've seen it before and had it before, and I needed to get back quick. And we've got a very good doctor with us, Rob Lambert, who did all the right things, put it in the right temperature water, sucked out with a hypodermic all the fluid and so on. And so I couldn't have had better treatment even if I'd been in civilization.
But the tragedy for you, of course, you had to leave the expedition. We can speak to Brian Newham. He's actually on the expedition right now. He's there. Where are you right now, Brian?
Yeah, well, we're at the coast at Crown Bay.
What are the conditions like?
Well, the conditions for the last 4 days have been really poor here. We've had very high winds and lots of drifting snow. And of course, quite a problem in our preparations. We've not been able to work outside very much.
Well, as you can see, the weather out here is not too good. It's blowing 35 knots, there's lots of drifting snow, and it's been like this for the last 3 days. The Caterpillar vehicles over here, let's take a quick look at them. They're well drifted in now, and that's going to take a lot of digging before we can start moving again.
Thankfully, this afternoon, the weather system has moved away, the winds have dropped, and the clouds have broken, so we've had a very nice afternoon here in sunshine, and we should be able to make reasonable progress south with lighter loads and having already travelled the route twice. So we should make good progress, certainly for the first 3 or 4 weeks, I should think.
Brian, this is an extraordinary expedition. Just to describe to people, I mean, it's winter, which is what makes it such a challenge. Not just cold, it's also dark most of the time, isn't it?
Within a month, we'll be in total darkness. By then, we'll be pushing south to 74 south, something like that, and then we will be in total darkness. And that darkness will stay with us for about 4 months until we start emerging on the other side of the pole and start heading for the coast on the other side. So, those 4 months is going to be very cold, very dark, and, we're definitely all going to have to look after ourselves.
Brian, thank you very much. Very good luck. We'll be speaking to you during the expedition, but really good luck to you. It's an unbelievable challenge. And Saranov, be honest with me, you must have concerns about the team out there.
Well, I spent 5 years of my life unpaid full-time planning it, organising and getting sponsors for it as well, arranging which charity we would raise money for. So Brian and 2 others have a huge experience of Antarctica, but not at -70 to -90.
Or in the dark.
Or in the dark, although of course they have wintered down there, as I have, on the plateau. But wintering is one thing, travelling is quite another thing. And the crevasses and the dark and the whiteouts and the blizzards, that's why no human being has ever done it before. But my faith in Brian and the other 4 is that they are the best team in the world. The chief technician or mechanic we selected out of a total of 26 volunteers. He's from Alberta in Canada. Been 10 years on the Caterpillar D6N vehicle at low temperatures. Our doctor who can perform peritonitis and kidney stone operations on the kitchen table in the caboose, take an eye out if necessary. So, totally self-contained, enough food and fuel for over a year. The government, whether it's American or the UK or anyone, won't give you a permit to go down there in winter unless you tick an awful lot of boxes.